guys, your boy Rick here, back with another unbiased review. This one is based on my travels, and it's Iguana's Nightclub in New York City. This one's in Manhattan, and it's probably the most true Latin club I've been to in all of the city. Mostly salsa, bachata, some cumbia, some reggaeton. I've been here multiple times, so let's get started with this review. Here we go. For club fairness, I have to give it a half a point. Sometimes it's free, sometimes it's $20. Sometimes it's more if it's on a holiday or something like that. Sometimes it's free within a certain time, so it's pretty random. It's actually in the top floor and you walk in through a bar, so at least you could look up the stairs if it's worth it if you want to pay the cover or not. But for those reasons, half a point. Security gets a half a point. They don't pat you down, which I advocate for. They are just kind of standing around there a little serious in my opinion, but they do their job, keep us safe otherwise. Half a point for the security. The club bar gets a half a point. New York is expensive anyways, but even so, I believe the drinks are overpriced here in my opinion. I believe they take advantage of the fact that they are near Times Square. Also, the service is kind of slow in my opinion. And while the staff is friendly enough, they didn't know how to make an adios one time I asked for one. And adios is probably the easiest drink to make. Half a point for the bar. The club vibe gets a half a point as well. I will say that the people that are enjoying themselves are those who like to dance, some bachata, some cumbia, etc. The others that don't and were looking for more of a reggaeton vibe look bored out of their minds in my opinion. Well, people are friendly overall in my opinion, not a lot of drama. Half a point overall for the vibe. Club safety gets a full point. Despite not being patted down, it is safe. The people there are friendly to each other. I've never seen any drama there the times I've gone. Not a lot of ghetto people, if any. Full point. The club music gets a full point as well. They deliver the variety of Latin music they promise. The patrons seem to love it. Full point. The crowd attractiveness gets a half a point. New York City has some of the most beautiful women in the world and good looking fellas, and some of them are here at this club. But the other half of the crowd are just not the best looking bunch in my opinion. Half a point overall for the crowd attractiveness. The ratio does get a 0 overall in my opinion. The guys still outnumber the ladies here a lot overall in my opinion. It's been like that probably every time I've been. As far as demographics go, it's mostly Latino, Hispanic, obviously 90%, 95, something like that. You got your Dominicans, your Puerto Ricans, some Mexicans, some Colombians, etc. Maybe a small percentage of African American or even a random Caucasian here and there. I'd say it's probably a mid-20s crowd to early 50s, but it's definitely an older crowd. Also a lot of couples. 0 overall for guy to girl ratio in my opinion. For the networking aka hookup chances, I have to give it a 0 too, unfortunately, in my opinion. Guys, you're not gonna pick up here in my opinion. And it's mostly due to the fact that the ratio is off in my opinion. Also, like I said, a lot of these ladies are already in a couple with their man there. And also some ladies are just there with their ladies to have a good time, do their group thing. Ladies, you will have your pick of fellas there if you want to meet a man, but I will say that you probably will be over approached here in my opinion. Some of the footage in this video here, you'll see a bunch of men just standing around looking like a bunch of sharks outside the dance floor. 0 overall for networking possibilities in my opinion. The location does get a half a point. Like I said, it's in Times Square, it's accessible by a train and all that. There are some bars you could hop around to if you're not digging this vibe, other nearby, locations like that. You are kind of stuck here though if you're looking for this type of vibe. Clubs in New York do end at 4 in the morning, so you can mingle outside after, but everybody's just kind of leaving at different times of the night. It is safe outside, and if you drive, you probably won't find parking though. The club interior itself, it's cool. It's not the best, it's not the worst, not that modern, not that old. It's pretty stuffy inside though, like really hot in there. It gets humid. Bathrooms are kind of small in my opinion. They get pretty crowded and also pretty stuffy in my opinion. Half a point for the location overall. Well guys, there you have it. If you've been keeping score, the club scored a 5 out of 10 overall on my scale. Not the best score, but it's definitely an unbiased score. I keep going back for whatever reason. I can't explain it, lol. No, I can't. Sometimes just being lazy of trying something new. I would definitely recommend it if you have a couple or lady, a guy, and you wanna, have a good time dancing with your partner with this type of music. But otherwise, no, I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that doesn't like this type of music at all or this type of vibe. There's way better options in New York City. You definitely don't want to do this if you're a tourist. Only if you're looking for a true Latin club with salsa and bachata, cumbia, etc. Thank you guys once again for checking out this unbiased review based on my travels. Don't forget to follow. I got so many more for you coming within the next few weeks. Thank you.